Omaha's news leader, chronicling the stories and people making a difference in our community. This is KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle.
And thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Rob McCartney. It's news that shook the local arts world. Last week, the Omaha Summer Arts Festival announced that this year, its 50th year, will be its final year. Now, since it began, the festival's inspired more than just the Omaha art scene. Many organizations and loved locations wouldn't be here without it. So today, we look back at the festival's 50 years and help you prepare for this final year. We're going to go into our video vaults and share some coverage from years ago. We'll meet an artist from the festival who's very pointed about her drawing and her poetry. And we're talking with the founder and director of the Omaha Summer Arts Festival about not only these 50 years, but also his retirement. And it was just days ago when Vic Gutman announced his retirement, getting ready to wrap up 50 amazing years of sharing art with the community. Maddie Augustine reported the details.
Mural cubes like the one next to me serve as an advertisement for the upcoming Omaha Summer Arts Festival, but most importantly, they also feature artists in the festival, something that's always been a staple of the three-day event. While it's sad to see this yearly tradition come to an end, OSAF Vice President Kevin Langen says they're choosing to celebrate all it has brought to the Omaha community and hopes everyone can understand the decision to make this year the last year. It was not an easy decision to make, but with the cost of $500,000, it was a choice he says needed to be made.
We've had outstanding support from the corporate sector. We've gotten great support from foundations, individual donations, and others. But there's just a point where, there's only so much folks can give, and there's a lot to give to these days.
Maddie Augustine, KETV News Watch 7.
And joining me now is the man and the motivation behind the Omaha Summer Arts Festival, Vic Gutman. Vic, thanks so much for being here today. Congratulations on your upcoming retirement.
Well, it's not a full retirement, but life will get simpler for sure.
So we just heard Kevin Langen say, and the quote was, there's just a point where there's only so much folks can give, and there's a lot to give to these days. Tell me a little bit more about that challenge.
So that was one of the hardest things for the board to look at, as I had announced that my company would no longer be doing these community events after this year, looking for new management. But then the real question was, can we sustain the fundraising? When we started the festival in 1975, it had a budget of $4,000, and it was still huge. But now it's almost $500,000. And it grew slowly over the years. And from the very beginning, the festival has been totally focused on quality and accessibility, that everyone feels welcome at the Arts Festival. So no admission charge. We don't get a lot of earned revenue, so almost all of our money has to be raised.
So he says there's a lot to give to these days. Does that just mean that there's just too many places pulling the money, or what?
Well, Omaha has to be one of the most generous communities in terms of philanthropy in the country. It's amazing. But there are a lot of projects. You look at the riverfront parks, the Luminarium, the Children's Museum is going to be moving, Project Next at the Medical Center, the street. Look at all of these things. And a lot of it's privately funded. And so a lot of the foundations and the people who give philanthropically are putting money there. In addition to that, there hasn't been full recovery yet by a long shot from the pandemic for those who are in need. Right. So there are people who are still unhoused, people who lack a source of food on a regular basis. So money's being spread thin. Ultimately, the board faced the decision of, do we gamble that maybe next year, our 51st year, we have to cut a major part of the event because we couldn't raise enough money. And that just seemed like that was going to be a possibility based on some signals we were getting. They said, no, we will always focus on quality. It will always be accessible to everyone. We won't accept anything less than that.
Take me back to the beginning, 1975. Why'd you get the idea? Where did it come from?
Well, it was not original, I can tell you that. But I had done an arts festival in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where I went to undergraduate school, and I'm from there. And in 1971, did a huge art fair. It still exists. And then I formed a guild to perpetuate it, and it still exists. Wow. So that's really very rewarding. And when I came to Omaha, there were art fairs where you'd have artists selling, like at a shopping center. But there were no arts festivals that included the performing arts, the visual arts, arts activities for children, culinary arts. We even had film and poetry over the years. That's what we wanted this festival to be. And we got the go-ahead from the Old Market on March 15th or so of 1975, and we put it on at the end of June of 75.
Wow, quick turnaround.
We had 185 artists from all over the country. They followed me from Ann Arbor. And I mean, we had a huge event, and the city really embraced it.
Wow. So over the years, there have been some highs, there have been some lows. The weather has not been your friend some years. I mean, we've covered this a number of times.
Well, we've had some big storms. I think it was 2009 that the straight line hurricane winds came in. They blew this heavy tent that was over our main stage, and it was hanging from the courthouse. So many artists had their work destroyed.
Right.
And that was on a Saturday, but we were back up and running on Sunday. We've had other straight line winds come through, damage to artists' booths, less so now because we don't have a wind tunnel where we are.
Right.
And then also COVID, which interrupted the program for a couple of years.
So what are you most proud of, Vic?
Well, I'm proud of how the community really embraced the Arts Festival. There were so many who said, this isn't right for Omaha, or the city will never let you sell food out in the street. We worked with nonprofits, ethnic groups that sold food that first year, but it all happened with the help of a lot of people, and the city just really embraced it. And I appreciate the support of the philanthropic community, of the general public, who have come down now for generations to the Arts Festival, and I appreciate that. That means a lot.
And you helped spur the Omaha Children's Museum.
So there was a committee to establish a children's museum like the one in Boston, but they hadn't gone very far. But when I had done the Arts Festival in Ann Arbor, we had activities for children. So I went to them and I said, well, why don't you do hands-on activities for children at the art fair? And that could be kind of a start of programming. They did, huge success. They then got a grant from Target to get a van and take these hands-on activities all over the city, and then eventually was able to get a permanent home.
Nice. Are you getting melancholy at all? I mean, as you see this year?
Well, nostalgic perhaps, just looking back. It is sad to see the festival go, but I'm happy to see it go out on a strong note. All the programming intact. We're saving, we're looking at the possibility of a parting gift to the city, a work of art as well. So there's so many new festivals and new events, and something will come and take its place, but this was a real pioneer event. There were no festivals in downtown when we started in 1975.
So any surprises this year, just as we wrap up here?
Well, I think rather than spending all the money bringing in maybe one headlining headliner, which we've done before, we've kind of spread the surprises out all across the festival, just putting a little extra into every aspect of it. And then also now looking at spending a reserve fund, we may be leaving a legacy of the Arts Festival for the city. I think that would be a wonderful thing to do.
I will tell you personally, my heart broke a little bit when I heard you guys were calling it this last year. But I'll be there.
Wonderful.
we love it.
We'll count on it.
So, Vic, I appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, up next on KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle, more than 130 artists are going to take part in this year's Summer Arts Festival, and you're going to meet one of them next.